Hi, I am the Box Office Wizard, bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. Hey, it's the second weekend of December, so looking forward to making my predictions here. Also give you an update on Beat the Expert, and also some movie news, and we'll get to that at the end. So, Beat the Expert actually had a really good week. Box office profits actually finished in first at 90.7%. I came in a close second at 89.6%, and third was Box Office Mojo right behind me at 88.9%, and finishing in last was Box Office Pro at 85.3%. So overall, Box Office Mojo, who took over last week, is in first at 82.35%. Second place is Box Office Pro at 82.08%, and I'm in third at 81.7%. So there's about a 6 to 7/10ths of a percent. Box Office Mojo just kind of took over, and he's kind of going way up quickly here. So even though I'm having good weeks, he's having as well. So still got some chance. Hopefully he'll slip up this weekend or next. And so, same with Box Office Pro. And then last is Box Office Profits at 77.9%. So either way though, I had the rain all last year. It's been a very close race this year, which is great. So we'll just have to wait and see once December ends, and I'll give the totals then. So predictions this weekend, nothing new's really coming out. There's a couple new movies, Disaster Artist, and there's a couple small ends that are kind of playing a little bit. So, Just Getting Started is the other one too, so I'll get to those in a few minutes here. So, but there's nothing major that's just going to blow everybody else away. So, number 10 is going to be, I'm going to go with Lady Bird. This movie's now at 18.3 million. I'm going to give it about a 20% drop this weekend and put it at 3.45 million. Coming in ninth will be the Three Billboards titled movie in Eberlin, Missouri. It's now at 15 million here in the U.S. I'm going to give about a 20% drop as well, and I'm going to put it at 3.65 million. Those two movies, is the theaters have just continued to change each and every day, it seems like at times. I don't know if they changed since yesterday, so hopefully they did not, because that's kind of what I base my totals on. So, but if they do, there's not much I can do about it, because I go with the same predictions that I do make. So, coming in eighth, I'm actually going to go with The Disaster Artist. This movie's been very hard to predict. There's kind of a cult following with whoever the movie's about. I don't remember now. So, but my biggest drawback is that James Franco in it. I think he's a great actor. His movies just don't seem to do very well when it's just him. So, so I'm going to go a little bit low on this movie. I hope it does do pretty well, because it does actually look very good, though, from the trailer I've seen. So I'm going to go with 3.7 million. Coming in seventh will be the movie Just Getting Started. This is actually starring Morgan Freeman and Tommy Lee Jones. I haven't really seen much on this movie, so obviously the marketing's very low. It is a comedy. Doesn't look anything like it's going to be. You're just going to be laughing your head off. So I kind of feel like they tried to pull, grumpy old men, but in a positive way for the most part, and on the comedy, and not just putting each other down. But at the same time, from the trailer, just doesn't look very funny. Rene Russo's in it as well. So, but it looks like they're kind of at a retirement home. So, with that said, I don't think it's going to do very well this weekend. I'm going to put it at 3.75 million. Coming in sixth will be the movie Murder on the Orient Express. This movie's now at 244 million worldwide, so it's doing very well. This movie should easily play through Christmas, and probably even maybe through New Year's before it does wind up its run. So still got plenty of money to make. I'm only going to give it a 35% drop this weekend. I'm going to put it at 4.35 million. Coming in fifth will be the movie Daddy's Home. It's now at 84.6 million here in the U.S. Should easily reach 100 million, because I think they'll keep it out through Christmas for sure, since that's kind of the theme behind it a little bit. So it's at 119.2 million worldwide, so it's not making very much overseas. Either way though, should do okay this weekend. I'm going to give it a 40% drop and put it at 4.72 million. Coming in fourth will be the movie Thor. It's now at 295 million here in the U.S., so milestone. It will cross over 300 million here in the U.S. this weekend. It's at now 820 million worldwide, so it's just continuing to rake in the dollars. So, not sure if it's going to hit $1 billion though. I think it's pretty much finished up most of its major runs overseas. So, either way though, another good weekend at 5.6 million. Coming in third will be the movie Wonder. It's now at 91 million here in the U.S. Should cross 100 million this weekend. If not, it's going to be very close. I'm going to give it about a 40% drop this weekend though, and put it at 7.2 million. Coming in second is the movie Justice League. It's now at 573 million worldwide. It's really going to be tough to say if it's going to make a profit or not. I've seen two different numbers of the break-even point. At 650 million, I've seen 850 million. I just think that's way too high. I would put it around 650 to no more than 700 million. It's got a $300 million budget, I think, at least. That's the lowest number I've seen, so it could be just a touch higher. Either way, though, I think it'll struggle just a touch this weekend with a 55% drop. And I'm going to put it at 8.23 million. Coming in first, again, will be Coco. It's now at 287 million worldwide. This movie does have a budget of 175 to 200 million. I've seen 2 to 3 different numbers for this, so not sure where it's going to fall in. But either way, though, it looks like it will be a moneymaker for the studio. Give it about a 40-45% drop this weekend. I'm going to put it at 16.4 million. Hey, movie news. The movie Gotti, starring John Travolta, was due to come out next week, but for some reason they have pulled it for now. I'm not seeing any names related to like a sexual harassment thing or anything like that. The only news I have found on it is that they are that the rights to it were sold, or the distribution rights were sold back to the company. So looks like they're just looking for another buyer, and they have pushed it back to be released next year sometime. So it doesn't sound like it was scrapped. You know, obviously it's already done, so why would they? But at the same time, though, hopefully they don't shelve it. So I think he would do a very good job in that role. So next is the movie Star Trek. This one really blew me away, but J.J. Abrams has agreed to help a certain director and to help write it. But Quentin Tarantino's name has come up for a Star Trek movie, and Paramount's moving forward with him to direct and possibly even produce the next a Star Trek movie. So I guess he came up with a great idea for a movie. They loved it, and it's past the drawing board at this point. No production date is set, though. You know, he is still doing his movie. I think it's called 1969 or whatever. So, but either way, though, very interesting, very odd, but who knows? I mean, I think he could really pull it off. So, it'd be kind of interesting to see what would come from him. Last but not least, the movie Dracula, the original with Bela Lugosi. Save your movie posters. The original movie poster of Dracula recently sold for over $500,000 at the auction house. So, wow, that just blew me away when I saw that number. So, hey, that's it for today's show. Get your predictions in. Put those in the comments below. Let me know what you're seeing as well this weekend. And until next time, I'll continue giving you predictions you can count on. They're better than the weatherman. Take care.